And I want to really kind of give you something tonight that's pretty interesting. God does miracles, and sometimes he'll do a miracle to verify or to authenticate or to confirm something that he wants us all to know. When Jesus was on the earth, he did many, many miracles publicly. He said, if you do not believe because of what I say, believe because of the signs that you see me do. So miracles will authenticate the truth that Jesus is teaching. And the miracles that God does today will authenticate the truth of the Catholic Church. Are there miracles in other churches, other Christian groups, Protestant groups? Yes, there are. But those miracles that sometimes happen for those Christians, they verify basic Christian teaching. Our brothers and sisters in the Protestant churches, they have baptism, so they are true Christians, and they have some of the truth. They know that Jesus is God, they know that he died on the cross, rose from the dead, and sometimes God will do miracles for them, and that is wonderful. That's great. In the gospel, you've got the apostles saying to Jesus, hey, there's some other guys over there, they're casting out demons in your name, but they're not part of our group. What should we do about that? Jesus said, let them go. They're on our side. And that's the same thing. We don't hate Protestant Christians. We love them. They're our brothers and sisters. But they don't have the fullness of truth. And they don't have the fullness of the means of salvation. And so you would never want to leave the Catholic Church for something less, like giving up your Cadillac for a skateboard. I don't want to do that. Now, there are some things that the Catholic Church teaches that most every non-Catholic Christian group, they say we're wrong, we're incorrect. But I want to give you some miracles from God that prove these things. For example, if the teachings of the Catholic Church and the authority of the Catholic Church was wrong, why did God do thousands of miracles for 1,500 years before the Protestant churches ever came around? All of those miracles were a confirmation that the Catholic Church is the one true church. And you know, last year I talked about my old friend St. Vincent Ferrer, and he lived in he died in 1419, and that guy did tens of thousands of miracles, and he was a Catholic priest. Most of our Protestants, they would not accept the priesthood of the Catholic Church. Why would God do miracles through a Catholic priest if that wasn't the way God wanted it? One thing that we have as Catholics that none of the other churches have is the Holy Eucharist. And they might have something they call communion, but none of them believe that it is actually the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus. That's what we believe. And I imagine you have been told about a lot of Eucharistic miracles that have happened. Over the centuries, there have been many, many Eucharistic miracles. Sometimes when the priest has been saying Mass, the bread and the wine have visibly changed into bloody flesh and into blood. And when that happens, it's very shocking. And those moments when that happens, they keep those. Some of them go back 700-800 years, and they're still in existence. For example, you got the miraculous host of Lanciano, Italy, town in Italy. That was in the 1200s, I think. And it's been kept there, in that town to this very day. And someday when you go to Europe, you can go see it. Probably some of you have seen it. Have you seen it?
No.
Well, for centuries and centuries, we didn't have the science to be able to test it. But in the 1970s, the church allowed it to be tested, and it is human heart tissue. And the blood is human blood. There have been dozens, if not hundreds, of these Eucharistic miracles. And now that we have the ability to test it, every time it's human heart tissue. And every time it's human blood, and every time it's the same blood type, type AB. Which just happens to be the same blood type on the Shroud of Turin also. And I looked it up yesterday, we could not distinguish between animal blood and human blood until 1901. And we could not do blood types until 1901. And yet we've got dozens of Eucharistic miracles, and they're all human blood type AB. How could somebody fake this? You can't.